cow, a rabbit, an aeroplane, the Taj Mahal. Students, let us learn articles. What are articles? The words a, an, and the are called articles. The words a, an, and the are called articles. Articles are placed before a noun. Students, we always place the articles before a noun. Example, a student. A student. Here, student is a noun. So, article a is placed before it. Let's see another example. An aeroplane. Here also, aeroplane is a noun. So, article an is placed before it. Let's see another example. The sun. Sun is a noun. So, article the is placed before it. Students, so we always place articles before a noun. Students, let's see the three articles one by one. First article a. Article a comes before a singular noun that begins with a consonant sound. Article a comes before a singular noun that begins with a consonant sound. Students, we should keep 2 points in mind here. One, noun should be in singular form. Two, it should begin with a consonant sound. So, noun should be in singular form and it should begin with a consonant sound. Then only we have to use a before that noun. Students, do you remember what are consonants? Consonants are B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. These 21 are consonants. These consonants give consonant sounds. For example, B gives ba sound, b. D, d sound. C, k sound. So let's see the examples. A bat. A bat. So here the noun bat. The first letter of the bat is B. It is giving the sound b. Bat. So it's a consonant sound. So before consonant sound, we have to use a article. Article a. So bat is a singular noun and it is giving consonant sound. So a is used before it. Let's see another example. A cow. A cow. So cow is a noun, singular noun. The first letter of cow is C. It is giving the consonant sound K. Cow. That's why article A is used before it. Let's see one more example. A van. A van. Van is a singular noun and the first letter is V. It is giving the consonant sound va. It is giving the consonant sound va. So article a is used before it. Students, have you understood? When a noun is a singular noun and it is giving consonant sound, then we have to use article a before it. Students, let us see second article an. An comes before a singular noun that begins with a vowel sound or an unpronounced H. Students, here also we should keep 2 points in mind. One, noun should be singular noun. Second, it should begin with a vowel sound. Students, do you remember what are vowels? A, E, I, O, U are vowels. These 5 vowels give different vowel sounds. Students, let us see examples. First one, an adult. In this, the noun is adult. The noun starts with vowel sound a. So article an comes before the noun adult. Let us see another example. An heiress. An heiress. Children, listen my pronunciation carefully. An heiress. Here I'm not pronouncing the letter H. Pronunciation starts from A, not from H. A is a vowel. So an comes before the noun heiress. An comes before heiress. An heiress. Next example. An orange. An orange. So the noun here is orange. The noun starts with vowel sound a. So article an comes before the noun orange. An orange. Articles a and an are called indefinite articles. We call them as indefinite articles because they usually refer to a person or thing that is not identified or specified. We use indefinite articles to speak of someone or something for the first time. That means, students, when we are talking about a person or thing for the first time, before that person or that thing, we have to use indefinite articles a or an before that person or that thing. Example, I met a teacher in your school. So here I am referring to the teacher whom I met for the first time. That's why I used article a before the noun teacher. Students, have you understood? Whenever we talk or whenever we speak of someone or something for the first time, before that someone or something, we have to use indefinite article a or an. We use indefinite articles with a noun in general. Indefinite articles are used with a noun in general. So that means when we are referring a noun in general, we have to use indefinite article before that noun. Example, a doctor. So here I'm using the noun doctor in general. That means any doctor. Any doctor. So when we are using a noun in general, before that noun we have to use indefinite article. So here doctor, the word first letter of that noun D is a consonant. That's why a has been put before the noun doctor. Let us see another example. An umbrella. An umbrella. So here an umbrella means any umbrella. So the noun umbrella is used in general, not in particular. It is used in general. That's why article, indefinite article an is used before the noun umbrella. Indefinite articles are used before singular countable nouns. Students, countable nouns can be singular or plural. For example, boy, boys. We can count 1 by, 2 by, 3 by, 4 by. Book, books, 1 book, 2 book, 3 books, 4 books, 5 books. Pen, 1 pen, 2 pens, 3 pens, 4 pens. These are all countable nouns. So countable nouns are things we can count. So we can say 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, etc. 1 book is singular countable noun. 2 books, 3 books, etc. are plural countable nouns. So a book is a singular countable noun. So we have to use a before the noun book. Why only a? Because the first letter of the book B is a consonant. It is giving consonant sound b, book, b. So we have to use a in front of the book, a book. Next example, a pen. Pen is also a singular countable noun and P is a consonant. So A should be used before it. Next example, a boy. Boy is a singular countable noun and the first letter B is a consonant. So article A, indefinite article A should be used before it. Next one, an onion. So onion is a singular countable noun. It is started with vowel sound a. So an should be used before it. So I used an before onion. Students, let us see some more rules of indefinite articles. Students, let us see the use of indefinite article a or an. The first point, indefinite article is used with certain numbers. Example, 100 rupees, 1,000 rupees, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, etc. So when we are using certain numbers, before that we have to use indefinite article. Next point. Indefinite article is used with an expression of quantity. Example, a lot of time. Students, here we are talking about the quantity of time. Lot of time. That's why article a has been used before lot of time. Next example, a great deal of money. Here also we are talking about the quantity of money, great deal of money. So before that indefinite article a is used. Next example, a little hope. Here also we are talking about the quantity of hope, a little hope, little hope. So indefinite article a is used before little hope. Let us see next point. To signal out an individual as the representative of a class. So indefinite article is used to signal out an individual as the representative of a class. Example, a cow is a useful animal. A cow is a useful animal. Here the noun cow is the representative of whole class of cows. So we are representing the cow as a whole family of cows. So when we are using a noun as a representative of whole class, we have to use indefinite article before that noun. Let us see another example. A student should obey his teacher. A student should obey his teacher. Here, the noun student represents the whole class of students. That's why before that noun indefinite article a is used. Students, you may ask, sir, why can't we use and before student? Already we have learned student is a noun, singular noun. The first letters is its consonant. It is giving the consonant sound s. So I is used before the noun student. Students, let us see the third article, the. The is called the definite article. The is called the definite article. Definite article points out some particular person or thing. That means, students, if we want to refer a particular person or thing, or if we want to point out a particular person or thing, we have to use definite article the before that noun. Example, he saw the doctor. That means he saw the particular doctor, not any doctor, particular doctor. Let us see another example. Raju took the pen. That means Raju took some particular pen, not any pen. So, students, have you understood? When we want to refer or point out some particular person or thing, we have to use definite article the. Next one, the definite article is used before singular noun, countable nouns, plural countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. Students, the definite article is used before singular countable nouns, plural countable nouns, uncountable nouns. Students, we have already discussed what are countable nouns. Countable nouns are one book, two books, three books. We can count them easily. If it is one book, it's a singular countable noun. Two books or three books, plural countable nouns. What is uncountable noun? We cannot count them. Example, you cannot count the sugar, one sugar, two sugar, three sugar. You cannot count the happiness, one happiness, two happiness, three happiness. So these are all uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns. Let us see the examples. Of the book. The book. So book is a singular countable noun. So before that, definite article the can be used. So we can use the before a singular countable noun. The book. The books. Here books, plural countable noun. So before the plural countable noun, definite article the can be used. So we can use the books, or we can say the books. Next one, the milk. So milk is a uncountable noun. We cannot count one milk, two milk, three milk like that. So it is a uncountable noun. So in front of the uncountable noun, we can use the. We can use the. So students, we can use the definite article before a singular countable noun, plural countable nouns, and uncountable nouns also. The definite article the is used when we talk about a particular person or thing or one already referred to. One already referred to. That means when it is clear from the context which one we mean. Example: the book you want is out of print. The book you want is out of print. Here, which book you want or which book you are talking about? The one you want. That means you are talking about the particular book. The particular book. So the definite article the is used before the noun book. Before the noun book. Let us see another example. I saw a tiger. The tiger was very strong. I saw a tiger. The tiger was very strong. Students, see the second sentence. The tiger was very strong. In the second sentence, the tiger means the tiger already talked about in the previous sentence. So it is very clear from the context which tiger we mean. Which tiger we mean? Already we talked about the tiger in the first sentence, that tiger. So the definite article the is used before the noun tiger. So the tiger is already referred in the previous sentence. The definite article the is used before the names of certain books. So we can use the before the names of certain books. Let us see the examples. The Ramayana. The Ramayana. So we can use indefinite article before the book Ramayana. The Ramayana. The Bible. The Quran. So before certain book names or before the names of certain books, we can use definite article the. The definite article the is used before names of things unique of their kind. Before names of things unique of their kind. Students, do you know the meaning of unique? Unique means being the only one of its kind. So that type of thing will not be there in the universe. Only one thing will be there. The second thing will not be there. Example: the sun. The sun. Sun is the noun. Sun is the only thing of its kind. You don't find any other sun in the whole universe. It is the only one thing. That's why it's a unique thing. So before unique things, we can use definite article the. Another example: the sky. Here also, sky is the only one of its kind. You don't find any other sky in the whole thing, in the whole universe. You don't find other sky. So sky is a unique thing. So the can be used before the noun sky. Next example: the earth. So here also Earth is the only one of its kind. You don't find any other Earth in the whole universe. So it's a unique thing. The is used before the noun Earth. So before unique things, we have to use definite article the only. The definite article the is used before superlatives. Students, do you remember superlatives? Superlatives are the form of an adjective or an adverb that expresses the highest or very high degree of quality. Superlatives are the form of an adjective or an adverb that expresses the highest or a very high degree of qualities. Largest, example, tallest, most beautiful. These are all the examples of superlatives. Yes, let us see some examples. The darkest cloud has a silver lining. So, what is the superlative here? Darkest. We can easily identify the superlatives. The superlatives are usually marked by the suffix est or prefix most. So, darkest is the superlative. So, before the superlatives, we have to use definite articles. The darkest cloud, the brightest boy in the class, the tallest boy in the class. Next example, he is the best student in the class. He is the best student. Here the superlative is best. So that's why definite article the is used before the superlatives. So whenever we want to use superlatives before the superlatives, we have to use definite article compulsory. Next one, we use the definite article the before musical instruments. Before musical instruments, the flute, the violin. So take any musical instrument. So when you want to name that instrument, you have to use the definite article the before the noun. The violin, the guitar, like that. The definite article the is used when a singular noun is meant to represent a whole class. Example, the cow is a useful animal. Here, the noun cow is representing the whole class. That's why definite article the is used before the noun cow. Another example, the man is a social animal. So here the noun man represents the whole mankind, whole human beings. Okay, so in that situation, we have to use definite article the before the noun. Next one. Before ordinal numbers, when they are used as adjectives. So the definite article the is used before ordinals used as adjectives. Students, do you know what are ordinal numbers? Ordinal numbers are first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. We call these are ordinal numbers. When we use these ordinals as adjectives, so before that ordinal, we have to use definite article the. Example, the first person who reached here was Arun. The first person who reached here was Arun. So in this sentence, person is a noun. First is a ordinal number. Here the ordinal number first is modifying the noun person. So that's why we can say ordinal is used as adjective in this sentence. When the ordinal is used as adjective, we have to use definite article before that ordinal number. So the is used before first. The definite article the is used before the names of newspapers. So before the names of newspapers, we have to use definite article the. Students, have you seen any newspaper? The Hindu. The Hindu. We don't call Hindu. We have to call it as the Hindu. The Times of India. The Times of India. Students, let us see the last point of the definite article the. The definite article the is used before some proper nouns. That is, these kinds of place names. Oceans and seas. Before oceans and seas, we can use the definite article the. Example, the Pacific, the Black Sea, the Bay of Bengal, the Arabian Sea. Second point, before the names of rivers also we can use the definite article the Ganga, the Godavari, the Penna, the Kaveri, the Krishna. Before the deserts, names of the deserts. Example, the Thor desert. Before the names of the canals. Example, the Suez Canal. Before the names of islands. Example, the West Indies, the Maldives. Before the names of the mountain ranges. Example, the Himalayas. Very few names of certain countries. Example, the USA, the United Kingdom, the Ukraine, the Netherlands. So before these, we can use the definite article the. Students, up to now, we have learned where should we use articles. Now we will learn where should we not use articles. Articles are omitted before names of substances and uncountable nouns used in general sense. Example, sugar is bad for health. So here, sugar is a noun. It is a name of a substance. Sugar is also an uncountable noun. Here, sugar is used in general sense also. That's why article is omitted before the noun sugar. Let us see the next example. Honesty is the best policy. Here, the noun honesty. We cannot count the honesty as one honesty, two honesty, three honesty. So it is an uncountable noun. Here, this uncountable noun is used in general sense. That's why article is omitted before the noun honesty. Before the noun honesty. Let us see the next point. Before plural countable nouns, when they are used in general sense, we should omit articles. So articles are omitted before plural countable nouns used in general sense. Example, children like cartoon films. Children like cartoon films. Here, children is a noun, plural countable noun. Films also a plural countable noun. But children is used in general sense. So, before children, the article is omitted. Before films, the article is omitted. Let us see the next example. Teachers should be friendly to students. Teachers should be friendly to students. Here, teachers is a noun, plural countable noun used in general sense. And students also a plural countable noun in general sense. That's why article is omitted before the nouns, before teachers and students also. So students, article is omitted before plural countable nouns used in general sense. Article is omitted before names of meals used in a general sense. Example, what time do you have lunch? So here the noun lunch is a name of meal. It is used in general sense. So article is omitted before the noun lunch. Another example. Dinner is ready. In this sentence, the noun dinner is a name of meal. It is used in general sense. So article is omitted before the noun dinner. Let us see the next rule. Article is omitted before languages. So we should not use any article before languages. Example, we are studying English. English is a language. So before that, we should not use any article. Next example, they speak Kannada at home. Kannada is a language. So we should not use any article before Kannada. Next rule. Article is omitted before proper nouns. Before proper names. Example, Rama. So Rama is a proper noun. Name of a person. It's a proper noun. So we cannot use any article before the proper noun. Next one. Hyderabad. Hyderabad is a name of place. It is also a proper noun. So we cannot use any article before Hyderabad. India. It is also a proper noun. So we cannot use any article before India. Article is omitted before school, college, university, church, bed, hospital, prison. When these places are visited or used for the primary purpose. Students, we have to remember the most important point. So, when these places are visited or used for the primary purpose. What is the primary purpose of the school? Learning. When we visited for that primary purpose, we should not use any article before the noun school. Let us see the example. I learnt English at school. So here the noun school is used for the primary purpose. I learned there. So that is the primary purpose of the school. That's why article is omitted before the noun school. Let us see the next example. We go to church on Sundays. Church is a place of worship. We do prayers. That is the primary purpose of the church. We go to church for prayers. So when we use the noun church in that context, we should not use any article before the noun church. Let us see the next example. My uncle is still in hospital. Hospital is a noun. We go to hospital to get treated. So the primary purpose of visiting hospital is for treatment. So when we use the noun hospital in that primary sense or for the primary purpose, we have we should not we should not use any article before the noun hospital. Let us see the next point. Before names of relations like father, mother, aunt, uncle, sister, brother, father in law, mother in law, these are all names of relations. So, before names of relations, we should not use any article. We have to omit the article. Example, father has given a pen. So, father is a name of relationship. Name of relationship. So, article is omitted before the noun father. Next, aunt wants you to see her. Here also the noun aunt is a name of relationship. So, article is omitted before the noun aunt. Article is omitted before certain expressions or phrases. Example, catch fire. It's a phrase, it's also an expression. So before this, we should not use any article. At home. So this is also a phrase. So before this, we should not use any article. In hand, by car. on demand. So before all these, article should not be used. On foot, this also certain expression. So before this also we won't use any article. So this type of expressions or phrases are so many are there. So before them we should not use any article. Last rule. Before the names of diseases, games and sports, seasons, days, months, we should not use any article. So article is omitted. Article is omitted before names of diseases, before names of games and sports, before names of seasons, days and months. Let us see the examples. Fever. Fever is a disease. So we cannot use any article before the noun fever. Cricket is a name of a game. So we should not use any article before noun cricket. Summer, it's a name of a season. Before that, we should not use any article. April is a name of month. So we should not use any article before the name of the month. Students, up to now we discussed what is article, what is indefinite article, what is definite article, where should we use these articles, and where should we not use, or where should not we use these articles. We have learned all these things. I think you might have understood the concept very clearly.